Hi FlossTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Robin and this is my channel LadyRobynS. I am really happy to have you here. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. I'm really excited and happy to have you here. If you are a returning friend and subscriber, I'm just as happy to have you here as well. In case you don't know, this is a FlossTube channel, and here I talk about my favorite hobby, which is cross-stitching. So grab a beverage and let's talk about cross-stitching. I have mine. You guys, this is a completely new thing to me. I am drinking water. That's not the new thing. It is about 7:10 p.m. on the 10th of July. I'm not sure I've ever filmed a FlossTube at this time, but I was sitting in the living room with my husband. We're watching the news. I've had the news on since about, 5:30? And it's to the point where the news is repeating the stories they've already told. And I said to my husband, I said, you know what? I don't want to sit here till 10 p.m. and just sit and watch TV. So I said, I'm going to do something new. I'm going to shake up my day. I'm going to shake up my normal schedule, and I'm going to film a FlossTube right now. Pardon me, apparently I have the hiccups, because yeah, sitting forever is not going to be a good thing for me. I am now officially retired. I am on day 7 of retirement? Day 7? Is that right? Maybe today's 9. No, maybe today's 9. Oh my gosh, it's happening. You guys, I don't know what day. No, I'm just kidding. I know it's Wednesday. I know. But anyway, I just, like I said, I just decided I don't want to sit and, do things that make my life sedentary already. That will probably come, but as long as I've got the energy, I've got the inclination, I've got a fan behind me, so if there's a little, ambient noise going on, that's because here in the Pacific Northwest, we've decided that we're going to be toasty. What was it, Sunday? I think we got up to 89. Monday, we got to 99, I think it was. Yesterday we got down to a chilly 95, and today our high is supposed to be 87. So it's hot here. I am one of those houses in the Seattle area that does not have AC, so we are relying on fans. We have a couple of portable AC units. One lives in my son's room. He would die without it. The other one lives in our living room, which is why we're watching way too much TV. So anyway, welcome to my channel, you guys. It's so nice to be here with all of you. I'm gonna have a drink of water. We're gonna get going. I have only 2 things that I've stitched on since last I talked to you, but I can't wait to show you my progress. Then I thought, lots of people are doing mid-year WIP parades, and I thought I can do that. I've got WIPs, and it would be nice to see where I'm at. So grab your beverage, grab your stitching if you want to, and let's have a drink. Yep, I've got ice water. I need that. And let's talk about the stitching. Okay, so the 2 things that I stitched on since last I saw you are cardinal points and my Jeanette Douglas in the garden box. So let's look at those. Jeanette Douglas is right here. I'm kind of looking around. I'm in a panic. I see cardinal points. We're okay. Everything's fine here. So what I am working on is this cute pattern garden box by Jeanette Douglas, and I have completed the stitching on the biggest piece. So let me show that to you. I am not doing anything fancy. I am using all the called for fancy floss if I had it in stash. If I didn't, I just went straight DMC for the remainders. Stitching it on 32 count vintage country mocha, and here is the first bit of the 4 that will go in the garden box. And I think I showed it to you last time. I'm not going to go scrambling around, but I do have the box. So just as soon as I get that those other 4 pieces stitched, I have everything I need. I've got the wool pack. Let's see if I can dig that out of here. Yep. So I've got the little wool pack. Oh, that's the one. That's a different one. Wait a minute. Where'd you go? Well, maybe I can't show it to you. Well, it must be poked in a drawer. Sorry. I'll show it to you next time. I'll make sure I show it to you next time. So anyway, there is the first bit. My girlfriend Lynn and I, we like to stitch together on Tuesdays. We call it Jeanette Douglas Day. And we stitch on a piece that is created by Miss Jeanette Douglas. So I'm working on Garden Box. Yeah, I think, I haven't quite decided, but I think I might do the long one next and save those 2 cute little pieces. I really want to stitch the bird, so I'm thinking I better do one of the other ones that I don't want to stitch quite as badly. it'll spur me on, right? So that is the first thing that I've stitched on since last we got together, and I guess I'm just gonna dump them on the floor. That seems kind of unhygienic, but that's okay. It's my mess, so it'll be good. The next one that I've been stitching on, you guys, this is where all of my stitching time has gone to. Last video I was telling you I was going to go to the cabin for 4th of July celebration, and we did that. It was wonderful. And I did listen to you. I had lots of people say in the comments, you know, don't limit yourself to just one piece. If you want to bring beach rat, bring beach rat. I brought it with, but I'm so focused on finishing cardinal points that I actually never stitched on it. So yeah, I listened to you, but I never touched it. I'm just so in, you know, I'm just so, you know, what am I trying to say? I want to finish. So anyway, for the millionth time, here is Cardinal Points by Long Dog. It is all charted in Gentle Art Sampler threads, the cottons. I am doing all of the called for. I have got just a glorious ring of beautiful colors that I am working with. And you guys, here is where I'm at. You are going to be so proud of me. I have finished all, I call them the maple leaves. I don't know what somebody else would see, but those look like maple leaves to me. So I finished all of them. I do not have a maple leaf left to finish. They are all done. And I got the little outside border finished, and then I have just a couple, I don't know exactly what you would call those, and maybe they're buds on the vine or something, but I have a few of those to fill in down here, and then this exterior border is 100% finished. I kind of said to myself I would really love to get that exterior border with all the maple leaves and, you know, those little bugs and all the yummy bits done by the 15th of July. I set in my head a little mental goal of what I would like to accomplish, and I gave myself a date, because what is it they say? A goal without a date is just a wish. And so I don't wish I would finish this. I want this finished, and so I'm thinking maybe a few little dates would help me keep going. So anyway, let me just hold it back for you. So I have got just, I don't know, maybe less than an hour of stitching, and then that exterior border is 100% complete, and then I'm going to start working on, you know, this middle bit. That's going to be fun. There are some really super cute elements in here. Like, look at these urns. They're just gorgeous. So I've got some urns to do. you know, some great flowers. That grapevine over there needs, or you know, that cluster of grapes needs to get done. So I feel really good about my progress. I am I am aiming to have this finished by the end of August. You heard it here first. Subject to change without advance notice. But I'm thinking August is a really, really good date to say, because that still gives me 6 weeks. That's a lot of time. And I'll show you my book of days. My book of days for July, I haven't filled in for the last 2 days, but all it says is cardinal points, cardinal points, cardinal points, cardinal points. That's all I've stitched on so far in July is just cardinal points. But I'm hoping at this point, once I get those, you know, that last hour of stitching to finish that border, I think I'll give myself a little bit of a break, and I'm gonna start working on my magazine monthly challenge again. I really enjoy doing that. I did decide that I'm not gonna play catch up. I'm not playing catch up. I did not get it done last month in June, and I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna let it go. July's a new month. We're gonna start again. And because of that, I thought it would be fun to show you the pieces that are on my magazine monthly challenge as part of my WIP parade, and then I'll show you the other pieces that are also on my list of WIPs. So let's do that next. On the July, here's my little chart. I don't know if you can read that, probably not, but the theme for July is in the water. And so kind of the big piece that I'm going to work on in July is Harbor Haven. And I figured, well, that's, you know, that's got all that ocean. There's lots of in the water stitching to do with the ocean. And I'm going to try to do 300 stitches on that. So I'd like to, like I said, finish the last bit of stitching on cardinal points, then head to Harbor Haven. So speaking of Harbor Haven, let's show you where I'm at on that. So I am on chart number 5. You've seen this 100 million times. I'm sure that's how you feel. But there I am, chart number 5. And here is where I'm at. So can you see that? I'll just hold it in front of my face. So that's where I'm going to be starting from for my 300 stitches. And these are fairly big blocks of color like that. You know, just get those other, you know, those bits in, and then you can just do fill in. That will be great TV watching stitching. Just fill. So that is where I'm at on Harbor Haven. That's where I'm starting the month. I'm looking forward to stitching on this also. I really like I like this colored fabric. It's a 32 count. It's the old week, so it's a little floppier. I think it's called Seafoam. So anyway, I really like it, and this is fairly true to color. So, and then again, I've used all of the called for, and it's charted in DMC, so that's great. The only exception is I did switch the water to a couple of over dyed because I wanted a little more variegation in my water. So there's where we're at on Harbor Haven. Okay, so the next two on my magazine monthly challenge is the Jeanette Douglas in the Garden. Easy peasy. I'll see Lynn at some point, and I'm definitely going to get 100 stitches in on that. Next one down, cardinal points, 200. I've already knocked that out, so that's a finish. The next thing is my 12 Days of Christmas. That is around here somewhere. There it is. So on that, I am working on chart number 8 in that series, and that's my starting point. And let me just put the chart behind it so you can see it better. And then there's what the chart looks like. Try to not get so much glare. And once again, I'm doing all the called for colors, charted in DMC, super easy. I bought this when it was a monthly club kit from Crazy Annie's, and it came with the fabric and the beads. I supplied the DMC floss, which was fine. And yeah, I am really looking forward to gearing up to get a few more of those done, because I really would like to have all 12 stitched up by December. We'll see if I make it. Let's hope. Let's hope. Maybe I should put a date on it, right? So that is the third piece. Actually, that's the fourth piece on my monthly magazine challenge. The next one is Satsuma Street, the Winterwood Sal. So let's see here, which bag? That's this bag. Okay, so Winterwoods, and that one, I'm not all that worried about finishing that one this year. So whatever stitching I get on it is going to be great. Here is what it will look like when it's finished. I'm still working in that first little square. Let me show you where I'm at. This is being stitched on a 32 count fiber on a whim. Nope. This one's 28 count. 28 count Lugana. It's fiber on a whim, and it is in the color Ocean Blue. Boy, do I love this. This is so pretty. Oops. There we go. So I've got this first little square finished. I'm working on the polar bear, and yeah, we'll just see what I can get done on that. I've probably lost my mind, but you'll all know I love Satsuma Street. And she announced a Halloween mystery Sal. Yeah, I signed up. I have no business signing up for a Sal because I never keep up with them. And in fact, it starts this Friday. I pulled nothing. I pulled none of the materials to make a start on that. It's not Friday yet. I don't know if I'll even start it, but I just wanted to, I just wanted to have it, and I know she'd probably release it later on, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss out, because Jody Rice is a master of color. Her colors are fantastic. She usually charts her stuff in Cosmo Floss, and with Winterwoods, I ordered the Cosmos that I could find through Etsy. There's actually a little quilt shop in the next town over from me. It's about 15 minutes away. They carry Cosmo. I walked in there. I was so surprised to see it. However, the funny thing was they don't carry the full line, which, they're a small independent business. They probably can't afford to do that, and so they just, picking the most popular colors. Anyway, I got a few there. I got some from Etsy for the Halloween stitch along. I will probably just kit it up with DMC. Excuse me, again, hiccups. DMC is great. I love DMC. I don't have to, I don't have to do anything special to get it. I can just, go down to Joann's and pick it up. So anyway, so that's the Winterwood Sal, and yeah, gorgeous design. Like I said, maybe it'll be a focus next year, but it's not this year. Once I'm done with Cardinal Points, I'm hitting Huckleberry Farm. That's the other one I want to get finished by the end of the year. So Cardinal Points and Huckleberry Farm I've been whining about forever, and so this is their year. So once I'm done with Cardinal Points, then Huckleberry Farm is getting all the attention. Okay, so the next thing on my across stick is, it was K. I really had to cheat to figure out how to get that to work in there, put down that crazy beach rat, crazy spelled with the K, because I just want to stitch on it. And let me show you. Beach rat is that in this bag? Nope. Is that right? No, it is this bag. Oh my goodness. So, yes. Like I said, I did not get any stitching done on beach rat, but I am planning on getting some stitches in the month of July. So, in case you haven't seen it, in case you're new here, the Artsy Housewife Beach Rat. Love it, love it, love it. I want to stitch all the seagulls. I know everybody has something that they want to stitch all the, all the whatevers. For me, I want to stitch all the seagulls. My husband loves seagulls. So anyway, I just want to make it happen for him. He's such a good guy. If he wants to see seagulls in our family room with all our other nautical decor, who am I to say no? All right, so here is where I'm at on Beach Rat, and it's a great chart, and I'm really excited because our designer Gigi, she is going to be at Pacific Northwest Stitch Summit, so I'm going to meet her in person. So I definitely need to get a few more stitches in on Beach Rat because I don't want her to think I don't love it, because I do. And then, do you guys know that apparently there's a Sal, Jeanette Douglas, I spotted it on Instagram, was talking about a Sal with one of the Artsy Housewives charts. It's like weeds and wildflowers, I think, is the chart. Anyway, I'm like, there's a Sal? There's a Sal? I need the info. People, if you know, put it in the comments. Tell me all about it, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to miss the sea. I don't, FOMO, fear of missing out. I don't want to miss out on any of the good stuff. Okay, so there's Beach Rat. And then the last one, the letter is I, and I went with Little Women because there's an inkwell in Little Women. And so that's another chart that has just, it just doesn't get the attention that it should. It is one of the charts from the Stitching Book Club. Say that 10 times fast, right? Anyway, let's see. I think in here I've got a little bit of a cover photo. Here it is. This is where you're supposed to get to on part 2. There's 4 parts, so there's more stuff that comes down. So anyway, you can see there's the little inkwell, and this is where I'm at on this, and this is stitched on a 28 count ivory Jobelin, and there's where I'm at. So there's plenty of stitching to be had on this guy. So yeah, and who knows, I might just decide that stitching part 2 is enough, although down under here is the name of the girls, of the women. So I might not be able to not put in the name of the women. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Subject to change without advance notice. I say that all the time. Okay, so there we are. That is Little Women, and that completes what I have slated for my magazine monthly challenge. Okay, so what other WIPs do I have hanging around? Hold on, give me just a second. Get that back on the baggie. What's going on here? Something. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There's my trouble. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, gotcha. All right, so what else is in my WIP pile? I'm really happy with my number of WIPs. So that's another thing. I'm trying not to start everything because there's a couple of things I really want to start, but I also need to finish a few more things. So next on my WIPs is Heart and Hand Ye Old Crow Sampler. So last time I looked at this guy, I had to do some serious frogging. So the frogging has happened. I am back on track. This is being stitched on 32 count vintage country mocha, and there we are. I had counted off, I had counted off the wrong letter when I started the crow. I counted off the Z instead of the Y, so the crow was in the exact wrong spot. So that's what I had to do. What I'm gonna do is I'm stitching the pumpkin in a lovely orange color, and I've got it right here. I am using, I'm using Weeks Dye Works Persimmon. That's gonna be my orange. And then it's almost a good thing that I had an oops on that, because the green that I'm using, it's variegated and it's really a beautiful color, but it doesn't have the same tone as persimmon. It's almost too variegated, so I need to look for something different. And this was also Weeks Dye Work. This was Grassland. I don't know if that'll focus, and I don't know that it really needs to. But anyway, that wasn't, like I said, it didn't have the right feel or the right tonal quality. I think it needs to be something maybe that's not variegated, maybe a nice DMC. So I'm gonna have to play around with the green on that, but that's okay. I'm up for the challenge. So that is one of my other WIPs. So there we go with that. Then the next one is, I am in the Silver Needle, A Little Help from Our Friends every other month club kit. So I did start Friendship Blooms last month. I have the barest of a start. That's the start of a flower. Doesn't look like it, but it is. So anyway, that's my start on that. That'll be super cute. I'm really looking forward to stitching up those awesome salt box houses. I think those are a complete blast. I just love them. So that's another WIP in my arsenal. The next thing, oh my goodness, you guys are gonna be shocked. Yep, Huckleberry Farm. So there's our chart. Here's where I'm at. I don't think I touched this at all in June, so this probably looks exactly like the last time we got together. So I've got all of the vine in, and so I just need to put the berries on the vine, and so then both side borders will be 100% done. So that will be, when I pick this up, that will be my goal, is to finish off that one side border. And then this is stitched on a 36 count Huckleberry fabric by, oh jeepers, Be Stitch Me. Yeah, by Be Stitch Me. Yes, that's who it is. And then I'm using all of the called for fancy floss. And same thing, if I didn't have a fancy floss, then I just pulled the DMC, and let me tell you, I love it. It's looking great. Next one, and you guys don't gasp, but the last WIP, this is my last WIP, is Hyperborea. And I haven't stitched on this since May. So this I think will be one of my focuses in 2025. to get that completed. So where am I at? Let me show you. I'm right here. So I have almost finished the middle panel. There's a few little stitches in here to finish off this little, I don't know, I think of it as kind of a leaf. So that needs a little finishing up. And looking at that, oh, and I think there's a little something up here that I still have to put in, and then the middle section will be done. And then from there, I think I'm gonna move to the polar bear. Even though I'm stitching a polar bear in Winterwood Sal, this guy's pretty great too. So I think I'll move that way when I start a new section. So there you have it, you guys. That's all my WIPs. Yeah, I'm very happy with where I'm at. Although as I'm looking around, I'm like, you know, there's a WIP missing. Where's my turkey? Oh, wait. Found them. They slipped over. There's two more. Here's my turkey. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at me bragging. Oh, look, I only have this many WIPs. Nope. Here is my turkey. This is from Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. I don't have the magazine in my bag. I just photocopied the chart, so I can't really hold it up. But yes, here's my turkey. That's another one. Once we get a little closer to Thanksgiving, I'll probably really start moving on that one. And this guy is, I think this one is also, what is this one on? Oh, this is a 36 count natural linen. So 36 counts. So this one I'm stitching it with all the called for, and it's DMC again. So yay, easy kit up on this guy. So if you need a really fun little stitch to get you ready for Thanksgiving, you might consider this. It's in the fall last year, so 2023's fall issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher. Okay, so there's my turkey. Glad we found it. I was a little worried because I wasn't exactly sure what I'd done with it if it wasn't in here. Okay, so there's that, and then the very last thing, this really is the last project bag sitting on my counter, is my black work. Peppermint Purple Sal, and whoops, excuse me, that was a little crinkly. Here is where I'm at on this. So I just picked, I picked all my own colors. I just did a rainbow progression, and you can see just, you know, one leads to the next and leads to the next. And yeah, I've been toying with, now that I'm retired, happy retirement to me, of joining my local Embroiderers Guild of America chapter. There's a chapter that's just one town over from me in Auburn, Washington. So I've been thinking about signing up, because there are so many there's so many things that are embroidery that aren't just cross stitch that I would love to explore as well. So I'm thinking about maybe treating myself to at least a 1-year membership and see where we get to on that. Pardon the hair, you guys. I was supposed to get a haircut 3 weeks ago, and I haven't been able to make it to the salon, so my hair's a mess. But hopefully you can forgive me for that. It has been forever since I talked about what I'm reading, so I thought I'd leave you with my current read. It is really fun. and one purchase. I did purchase the Just Cross Stitch Halloween issue at my local Barnes and Noble, and oh my goodness, there are some fun things in here, but I want to stitch that owl. I think he is glorious. Like I said, there's all sorts of, you know, really cute things. I don't really do ornaments beyond Christmas, so you know, I like the ornaments, and of course they don't have to be ornaments, but I look at them and I think, what am I gonna do with those? This I can see my husband creating a frame for, and it would be really cute up in the house. So this is my one purchase. And then, what am I reading? My book club is reading The Year of Living Constitutionally. And so this gentleman, A.J. Jacobs, is going through the U.S. Constitution. He's read the Constitution, and he is trying to figure out how to translate the Constitution and have it apply to his life, you know, here in 2024, with the viewpoint of what was the intent at the time that it was written. I'm only like 3 chapters into it. I love it. I love it. The guy is witty. It's so far 3 chapters in, it's a phenomenal read. I would highly recommend The Year of Living Constitutionally. Like at one point he's dressed up like he shows on the cover with, you know, his tricorner hat. Is that how that goes? Tricorn hat, however that goes. He's all dressed up in, you know, garb from, you know, 1787, and he goes into the local coffee shop. He's got a musket with him, and the guy who's in front of him in line says, "I'm not messing with that. You can go ahead of me, sir." Oh, just a total crack up. So anyway, I'm reading that. The other thing I'm reading is The Women by Kristen Hanna. Same thing. I'm only about 4 chapters into that, but it's sucking me right in. Yep, hook, line, and sinker, right? So those are the 2 things that I'm reading. I'm thoroughly enjoying both of them. As for plans, my plans are just to finish my magazine monthly challenge, work on all those different pieces, get that border completely done, and then start working on that interior bit on cardinal points. See if we can get that finished by the end of August. That's my goal. All right, that's it. I don't have anything else to tell you. One little reminder, I had 3 patterns that I was giving away, and I just mailed out 2 of them today. That's how pokey I am. I still have Cranberry Christmas. Cindy 1913, you won this giveaway. Please send me your complete name and your address so I can pop this in the mail to you. My email address, I will put it in the show notes below, but Cindy 1913, please send me your information, because I want to get this into your hands so that maybe you have time to stitch it before Christmas. Yeah. All right, that's it, you guys. I don't have anything else to share with you, overshare with you. Yeah, we're good around here. All right. I hope that you guys are well and your stitching is going well. I hope you're happy and that you've got great summer plans ahead of you. And yeah, I wish you all the good things. So stitch happy, my friends, and I will see you in 2 weeks. That's my plan. All right. Bye, guys.